Helen Cope, and welcome to my second grade classroom on the beautiful campus of Clear Creek School. Thank you for joining us today, and I hope you enjoy hearing my students read. I think you will agree that I have a fabulous class of readers. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Germany and I'm going to be reading Hey Little Ant. Hey little ant, down in the crack. Can you hear me? Can you talk back? See my shoe, can you see that? Well, no, it's gonna squish you flat. Ant, please, oh please do not squish me. Change your mind and let me be. I'm on my way with a crumb of pie. Please, oh please don't make me die. Anyone knows that ants can't feel? You're so tiny, you don't even look real. I'm so big, you're so small, I don't think I'll hurt you at all. But you are a giant, and giants can't know how it feels to be an ant. Come down close. I think you'll see that you are very much like me. Are you crazy? Me like you? I have a home and a family too. You're just a speck that runs around. No one knows. No one would care if my foot came down. Oh, big friend, you are so wrong. My nestmates need me 'cause I am strong. I dig our nest and feed baby ants too. I must not die beneath your shoe. But my mom says that ants are rude. They carry off our picnic food. They steal our chips and bread crumbs too. It's good if I squish a crook like you. Thank you for listening to me read.
Hi, my name is Aurora and I'm going to be reading Clifford the Big Itch. One day Clifford had a big itch. He scratched against everything. He scratched against an apple tree. Clifford said, Samuel and Mrs. Lee. He scratched against the stoplight. Clifford, said the bus driver. Clifford scratched against Mr. Carson's truck. Clifford, said Mr. Carson. At home he scratched against the apple and scratched and scratched. If he keeps on scratching, said Emily's dad, he will have to go to the vet. The vet, thought Clifford. Clifford has never been to the new vet before. Clifford ran to the beach. He told his friends, trust me, said Cleo. You do not want to go to the vet. What should I do, said Clifford. Stop scratching, said Cleo. No scratching, no vet. Thank you for listening to me read.
My name is Helen, and I'm going to be reading the earbook. Tick tock, tick tock. Ears are ears, they hear a clock. Our ears hear water drop, drop, drop. Our ears hear popcorn pop, pop, pop. Ears, 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 ears. It's good to hear with ears. Toot, toot, toot. We hear a flute. We hear a ding, we hear a dong. We hear a ping, we hear a pong. We hear my sister singing a song. We also hear my father snore, and we hear my sister slam the door. Boom, 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 drum, drum, drum. It's good to hear a drumming drum. And my sister blowing bubble gum. We hear hands clap and fingers snap. We hear feet tap, 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 tap. We hear a plane, we hear a train. It's good to hear the rain. Ears, ears, ears. We like our ears. It's very good to hear with ears. Thank you for listening to me read.
Hi, my name is Cooper, and I will be reading Everything on It. Everything on it. I asked for a hot dog with everything on it, and that was my big mistake, because it came with a parrot, a bee in a bonnet, a wristwatch, a wrench, and a rake. It came with a goldfish, a flag, and a fiddle, a frog, and a front porch swing, a mouse, and a mask. That's the last time I asked for a hot dog with everything on it. My zooch. I never had nightmares. I'm happy to say the zooch on my bed always scares them away. The one who invented trick-or-treat. Yes, I invented trick-or-treat, so you can fill your mouth with sweets, candy bars and lemon drops, marshmallows and Tootsie Pops, butterscotch and bubble gum. Hold your hand out, they'll give you some chocolate kisses, jujubes, sour balls, and jelly beans. Have a cake, some cookies too. Take a couple, grab a few. Peppermint sticks and Mary Janes, licorice whips and candy canes. Slurp some soda, munch some pie, don't let those M&Ms go by. Chew that toffee, munch those treats, get that caramel in your teeth. Then come see me, I'll be there. I'm your friendly dentist, dear. Thank you for listening to me read.
Hi, my name is Jaden and I will be reading Adventure Time. When the wizards show up, we should split up. We'll get through them faster that way. Good idea, friend. We can have all the cards playing ones. I've got a scheme. I pop in. Schemes extreme, the very same. Alright, let's go put these posters up and get ready. But you guys did pictures in yours. Everyone single file, please. We just need to get you ready so before the battle can begin. Since here you live in the forest and you like to forest it out, y'all. And yet, wait, your forest wizard, you're the pot who pulled the leaves down my chimney. Oh dang, y'all. Who's next? You look familiar. What's your name, Stinkums? It's Suoism. Lately of the East Coast Wizards. Stinkums, my middle name. This is for getting all ones in my Sewell. Biz Sewell Wizard that was nasty ghost. I was just curious, mostly. I was just curious. Still little. This is for making my pie turn out all sops, corn syrup wizard. I was only trying to help with my juice. Some later summer basketball wizard, you've got all nose showing your face around here. Thank you for listening to me.
Excellent.
And my name is Alba, and I will be reading The Cow That Went Oink. There once was a cow that went oink. The cows that went moo laughed at the cow that went oink. And the other animals on the farm laughed at her too. The cow that went oink was very sad. One day she heard a friendly moo. It was a pig that went moo. What a surprise. The pigs that went oink laughed at the pig that went moo. And so did the other animals laughed at her too. The pig that went moo was very sad. The cow that went oink had an idea. She would teach the pig to oink. The cow that went oink made a loud oink while the pig that went moo listened carefully. Then the pig that went moo tried to go oink. The horse, the donkey, and the sheep thought this was very funny, but the pig that went moo didn't listen to them. She listened to the cow. And the pig tried again. And the pig that went moo tried again and again and again until she finally went oink. The pig could oink. Now she would teach the cow to go moo. The cow that went oink tried to go moo. The rooster, the turkey, and the dog laughed and laughed, but the cow didn't listen to them. She listened to the pig. And the cow that went oink tried again and again and again until the cow that went oink finally went moo. The cow and the pig were very happy. Each of them could moo, and thank you for listening to me read.
Hi, my name is Morgan and I'm going to be reading 10 True Animal Rescues. Chapter 1, 3 Alarm Fire. The night of June 30th, 1997, members of the Holland family were fast asleep in the Wedbuck house in Hamden, Connecticut. Mr. Holman was the master bedroom downstairs. Mrs. Holman and 12-year-old Caitlin were in Caitlin's room on the second floor. Megan, 7, was in her room across the hall. Snowball, Megan's buff cuddled teddy bear hamster, was in his metal cage under the window in her room. When Megan first got Snowball, she put him in a habitat required with plastic tubes, but the fluffy hamster sometimes got stuck in the tubes and had to be rescued by. So the Holmans bought him a big metal cage. He would jump on the wooden seesaw, ride on the metal wheel, and skitter in and out of the little plastic house. Around 1 o'clock in the morning, Megan woke up to a strange sound coming from Snowball's cave. He was pushing against the logs to make the screeching noises. At first, Megan was annoyed with Snowball for waking her up. Then she noticed a strange light in the room. She saw what was following him. Flames were darting out of the wall right next to Megan's bed. Megan jumped out of the bed and ran to her sister's room. "There's a fire in my room!" Megan shouted to her sleeping mother and sister. Mrs. Holman remembered that Megan sometimes walks in her sleep. She thought her daughter was having a sleepwalking dream and told her to go back to bed. "Flames are shooting out of my wall!" Megan's sisters. Mrs. Holman decided to take Megan back to her room to show her there wasn't a fire. But when Mrs. Holman walked into Megan's room, she realized that Megan hadn't been dreaming. Flames were shooting out of the wall right next to her daughter's bed. "Go wake up your father!" Mrs. Holman shouted to Megan and Caitlin. Meanwhile, she ran into the bathroom and grabbed a towel. She tried to put out the flames with the towel. She was snapping at the flames and noticed an orange light behind the wall. Thank you for listening to me read. Hi, my name is Riley and I'm going to be reading I Had a Favorite Dress. I had a favorite dress. That was my favorite dress ever. I wore it every Tuesday because that was my favorite day of the week. But one Tuesday I put on my favorite dress and it was too short. Mom said, "Uh-oh," I couldn't bear the thought of not wearing my favorite dress. So I moaned and I complained and distraught. "You're overwrought, dear. It's cleared." Mom said, "Don't make mountains out of molehills, make molehills out of mountains." Well, that wasn't very clear at all, I thought. But why not making something out of my dress? So I asked my mama, "Mama dear," and snip, snip, so, new shirt, hello. And my new referee shirt became my favorite shirt. I wore it every Wednesday because that was my new favorite day of the week. But one more Wednesday, I put on my favorite shirt and the sleeves were too tight. Mom said, uh-oh. Well, it looked a lot thought time for become clear. So I asked my mama, Mama dear, and snip, snip, so, tank top, hello. And my new Easy Breeze tank top became my Thursday tank top because Thursdays are always the hottest summer days and I wear it every Thursday until school. No tank tops is the rule, so I asked my mama, Mama dear, and snip, snip, so, new skirt, hello. And my new cool for school skirt looked just right. And with my favorite tights, I wore it Friday, and it felt just right, so I wore it every Friday, my new favorite day of the week. Until the Friday that Maggie Jean, the fashion queen, and my very bestest friend, and it was said it was the end for skirts. Without a doubt, she declared, pants are in and skirts are out. Thank you for listening to me read.
Hi, my name is Ethan and I'm going to read David Goes to School. David's teacher always said, no David, no yelling, no pushing, no running in the halls. David, you're tardy. Sit down, David. Don't chew gum in class. David, raise your hand. Keep your hands to yourself. Pay attention. Wait your turn, David. I don't care who's starting it. David, recess is over. Shh. Again. That's it, mister. You're staying after school. David, have you finished? Good job, David. Yes, David, you can go home now. Thank you for listening to me read.
Hi, my name is Faith and I'll be reading The Mighty Miss Moon. Chapter 1, Journey to Wonderful. Once upon a time, if I could get away with it, that's how I'd begin every essay I write. Those are the 4 best words to use when you start telling about yourself, because anything that begins that way always finishes with another 4 words. They lived happily ever after. And that's a good ending for any story. I shut my dictionary and theorist and went back over my essay for the last time. The best teacher in the world, Mrs. Kara Needham, had given us the assignment to write about our families. I knew just like always she was going to love mine. She'd only ask for 2 pages, but this was our last essay for the year, so I wrote 6. Once upon a time in Gary, Indiana, lived a family of 3 very special, very happy, unquilling, talented people. I am the 4th member of that family, and much too modest to include myself in such grandiose description of their excellent number, but many people say I am of the same ilk, and for that I remain entirely grateful. My mother, Mrs. Margaret Peggy Sutphen Malone, was born here in Gary, Indiana. She is willing and radiant and splendidly beautiful. She is also very intelligent. She has a great job cleaning for the Carsadell family. Yes, that Carsadell family, the family whose patriarch is the president of the Gary Citizens Bank. Her most enduring trait is that she is the glue holding this family together. Dazzle? I jumped and my pencil flew out of my hand. When I'm writing or reading a book, everything else around me disappears. Father says it's because I've settled Father says it's because I've settled into what I'm doing the same way my brother Jimmy does when he's singing. Thank you for listening to me read. Hi, my name is Maddie and I'll be reading Gabby Lost and Found, Chapter 2. Gabby almost tripped over her own feet as she and Elma slid into Miss Kaufman's classroom. The school bell rang. It was Gabby's fault. She and Elma were almost late. Every morning for the last 3 months, she'd woken up tired. If it wasn't a bad dream about her mom that interrupted her sleep, it was her father coming home late. No matter how quiet he attempted to be, Gabby would hear him unlock the door, tiptoe past the couch, and close the door to his bedroom. And then there were the times, too many to count, that he'd bump into the dining room table or stub his toe in the dark and let out a painful series of serious curse words that I repented at state and would be grounds of execution. Still, last night was different. All night she wondered who her father had been talking to and why he was being so secretive. It was her mom. Why didn't he just say so? By the time she'd finally fallen asleep, it was morning. Gabby was there to still getting dressed when Elma's dad and Elma pulled up in their car to take her to school like they did every day. Thanks to Elma's father, President Driver, the girls made it to class on time, barely. Mrs. Kaufman found as they took the seats, 1 more minute and you too and have missed the vote for the community project. Once the bell rang, Miss Kaufman did not allow any late students in the classroom. Sorry, Mrs. Kaufman, Gabby said, and then yawned. If she slept in. Thank you for listening to me read.
Hi, my name is Lola, and I will be reading Katie Kazoo's Switcheroo: A Whirlwind Vacation. Chapter 1. Oh, Mom, Dad, look at that beautiful building, Katie Carew shouted as she rode through the streets of London, England in a red double-decker bus. Katie thought the building they were riding past was the most amazing place she had ever seen. The huge red brick mansions were surrounded by big black and gold gates. There was a bright green lawn and beautiful gardens all around the building. That's Kensington Palace, Vicky, a woman with hair almost as red as Katie's, explained. Vicky was a tour guide. It was her job to tell the people in Katie's tour group all about the European cities they were visiting on their vacation. Is that where the Queen lives? Katie asked her. Vicky shook her head. The Queen lives in Buckingham Palace, at least some of the time. She has several residents. Have you ever seen the Queen? Katie asked. Vicky nodded, but only from a distance during a parade. I saw the president once, a girl with short curly brown hair and big brown eyes piped up. She was sitting across the aisle from Katie and her parents. When he came to Boston, remember, Daddy? I do, Annabelle, her father agreed, but we only got a glimpse of his limousine. The girl frowned. Well, he was in the limo, she insisted. I think that's very exciting, Annabelle, Vicky said. She turned to Katie. It looks like the girls are around the same age. I think you will be great mates on this journey. Katie smiled at Annabelle, even though Katie thought Annabelle. Thank you for listening to me read.
What do you love?
Reading!
And where do you go to school?
Clear Creek School!
What grade are you in?
Second grade!
Who's your teacher?
Mrs. Ho!
Who's the best teacher in the whole world?
Mrs. Ho!
Hip hip hooray!
Hip hooray!
Hey!